Spending most of your time in the rec? This one's for you. The rec MVP is
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Greetings from 2K Sports. Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. James Harden out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Nowitzki in at the 4. And for Boston, we've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Duncan in at power forward. Oh boy, here we go, Doris. A couple of teams that are all too familiar with one another going head-to-head.
They'll play 4 times this year, and even that doesn't seem like enough because there is no love lost between these two franchises. It never seems to matter who's on the roster. There's just distaste for one another.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Chamberlain, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Here's Leonard. Knocks down the step-back J.
Always amongst the league leader in steals, Kawhi Leonard knows how to start a fast break.
Here's Durant. Boston with a rebound. Here's Wilkins. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Up and over Doncic. Here's Chamberlain, and he jams it home with authority.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Unloads from 13, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Known as one of the most successful teams in NBA history, the Boston Celtics continue to add to their legacy.
Yeah, B.A., this is a roster that completely understands how special it is to play for this organization. They also are mindful of the weight of expectation that comes with it. Championships are their history. Championships are what is expected.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Looking for their first basket of the game.
Yeah, the whole floor is open for Kevin Durant offensively. Mid-range is his sweet spot, folks.
The 11-footer. Rebounded by Daniels. The Lakers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Right side Durant. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
How about the body control Kevin Durant has? My goodness gracious, takes the punishment and makes the shot anyway.
Free throw is good from Durant. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Harden, the pass to Nowitzki. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of read.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Durant covering. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Duncan. The Lakers with a rebound. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Here's Wilkins. Deflected.
And Dirk has always been a bit underrated defensively. Superb length to contest and block shots.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Leonard against Anthony. Here's Thompson. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
Kawhi understands now. He commands so much attention that his passing ability has got to be on point.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Timeout. Lakers. Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for Boston's own.
And the Lakers making a change here. Love's checked in. And now let's see the most efficient scoring teams around the league this season. The Celtics, third.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
Here's Yao, averaging around 5 points a game. Love passes to Paul. Back to Love. Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Iverson to the paint. Gilmore's shot is good. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Iverson passes to Chamberlain. .127 left in the first.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Paul, always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
Chris Paul is as competitively tough as they come. Good finish on the interior.
Here's Chamberlain. 6 points for him. The three is up. Bradley Beal with a rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Nice D from Thompson.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Here's Iverson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yao Ming.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First team foul.
The first one falls. Westbrook, he's checked in for Boston.
At the line, Allen Iverson.
And he makes both free throws.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Paul against Westbrook. Paul passes to Love. Boston with a rebound. Chamberlain's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Westbrook. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Pass to Iverson. A 3 is up. Here's Gilmore. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's the Boston Celtics ending the quarter up 10. A big difference in... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Russell Westbrook out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Duncan in at center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jaylen Brown has shown steady development over his career. He said, quote, every year presents different challenges. I think that's the fun part about basketball, that it's not the same. You got to be flexible, you got to be durable, and you have to be able to grow with the game. Brian?
Allie, he keeps getting better and better. Thanks for that. Good stuff. Here's Westbrook. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And there's the lob, and he dunks it down.
Well, it's Harden continuing to evolve as a playmaker. This guy, including his teammates, making them feel good.
Pass to Wilkins. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Harden finds Doncic. The 3, Durant. Rebounded by the Celtics. Duncan's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Wilkins can't hit.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Heading down the home stretch of this regular season, Doris, a lot of teams fighting for playoff positioning.
B.A., I love this part of the season because when we're this deep in it, what happens in the arena is there's a playoff level of intensity. Teams are bringing their A games. Competitiveness is starting to round into postseason form. This is a special time of year. Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Thompson, he's checked in for Westbrook. Now Doncic. He's coming off a 10-point game against Phoenix. Blocked! Pass to Wilkins. He gets it in there. Wilkins has got his second basket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And the main takeaway was their accuracy from beyond the arc. An impressive performance indeed.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
And here's Doncic outside. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got 5 rebounds in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Doncic passes to Durant. Top of the key. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got his 6th rebound on the night.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to McHale. Here's Duncan. And here's Thompson for 3. And James Harden pulls it down. Pass to Daniels. Doncic with it. Fires for 3. Wilkins with a rebound. The Celtics have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Thompson. Shot from the top of the key. They grab their own miss. And there it is for him.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Daniels. And too long on the shot.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate and they're rarely fooled.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And the basket is good. He got it to go and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a 3-point play.
First personal foul. Shooting for Los Angeles.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Boston.
2 minutes.
At one point, they led by 16. Thompson outside. Three-pointer. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Well, the ability to rise and fire off the catches defines Klay Thompson.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. Doris, how about the production we've been seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander?
B.A., he has taken that step from star to superstar, simply stated. I think he's got the potential to make multiple All-NBA teams, the ability offensively to attack at 3 levels, and to be equally good on the defensive end of the floor. This guy is something special.
Paul passes to Anthony from the high post. Gilmore grabs the miss.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Duncan. Here's Gilmore. And here's Thompson for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Now this is his comfort zone. Klay Thompson beyond the arc. Such an easy look right there.
Beal outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against Paul. Out to Beal. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from 3. Beal's got his first 3 points of the game.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Pass to Thompson. Takes a 3. Here's Gilmore. Banked it in off the glass. Gilmore's got 6.
What good is it to get stops if you can't keep them off the boards?
And here's Anthony. Still no points. Now Love. Here's Paul. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Paul with a steal. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Chris Paul will go down as one of the great floor generals to ever play the game. He is the maestro at orchestrating offense.
Here's Iverson. 2 on the clock. Doesn't go for him. And so we wrap up the first half. Celtics out in front, leading by 14. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
38.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson. Boston had no problems getting going. They had great chemistry early on, both offensively and defensively, stringing together an impressive 8-0 run to jump on top early. By the end of the first quarter, their lead was in double digits. Then in quarter number 2, they actually... And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. One of the stories here, Klay Thompson. Man, is he getting it done today?
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. We've got Chris Paul. He's out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Daniels in at the 5 down low. Pass to Daniels. Here's Nowitzki. 5 points in the game. Clock at 6. Outside Paul. A deep 3. Rebound Boston. Duncan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Leonard passes to Duncan. Right wing. On the take. Here's Wilkins. Poke loose. And stolen by Paul. Doncic outside. Pass to Nowitzki. Doncic outside. The 3 ball. Boston with a rebound. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. That's the first game of a 6-game road trip. Doncic on the wing. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Nowitzki. That 3's off the mark.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Leonard. And we've heard some, like Greg Popovich, say that 3-pointers are becoming too prevalent. Doris, you think they overwhelm other parts of the game?
You know what? There is obviously a heavy emphasis on 2 things. 3-point shooting and restricted area attempts. I think the feeling is the mid-range has been eliminated. But here's what I know, B.A. To win a playoff series, that mid-range game comes back into play. And again, I go back to the point that I have been consistent about. To me, the game is still in a great place. You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead. And that means his teammates are delivering.
Doncic passes to Harden. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. That one's good for 2. Daniels has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Inside. Intercepted. Durant against Leonard. Lets it go from 11. Durant wanting it more.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. They've got a 9-point lead. Pass to Leonard. Fires it. And he gets the jumper to drop. Leonard's got 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Durant, pass to Daniels. Outside Harden. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got rebound number 7 tonight. And Durant with the block.
I think it's probably the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's game. He's elite defensively and sends that shot back.
The rebound by Duncan.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, this is year 3 with coaches in team-branded attire, and you ask them, they're in no rush to go back to the suits. The Heat's Eric Spoelstra said, quote, "There's so much less to think about. I used to hate those dress shoes." The Pistons' Monty Williams said, quote, "None of us can dress. That dry cleaning bill is gone, and you can pack in one bag." Brian?
Hey, that sounds pretty good, Allie. Thank you. Here's Anthony. They get it again. Here's Yao. And the shot is good off the backboard.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
And he's going for the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. 3-pointer Anthony. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 8 rebounds in the game. And he he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Well, Russ making the great read. Outstanding work, understanding the floor, and finding his open teammate.
Harden, the pass to Love. Here's Yao. Beal outside. The three. Boston with a rebound. Gilmore's got 4 rebounds now. Anthony against Thompson. Shoots off the step back. Here's Chamberlain. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Chamberlain's got 8.
And this is exactly what he's capable of. He finds different ways to make an impact, this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
The Lakers with another miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
"15 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Iverson. 4-3. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 7.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And so it's Boston in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous.
49.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
33.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They swipe it. And for the Lakers, they've got Luka Doncic. He's out there with James Harden. And it's Daniels in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Mel Daniels.
The pressure that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can put on a defense with his ability to drive, that quickness, just a problem for defenders.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
The way they've been chasing after their shots in this game is really admirable. Getting them lots of second chance looks at the basket, too.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Durant against Leonard. Durant, the pass to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Off target from 3-point range.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Pass to Nowitzki. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
I'll tell you this, if you don't get all the way into Dirk's body, it is curtains for you.
Leonard passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with the 3.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
And Durant gets it to go.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Here's Gilmore. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From about 16, here's Wilkins. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
Los Angeles ball.
And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Thursday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Portland Trailblazers. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against Gordon Hayward and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They have a nice string of home contests coming up. This team has been fantastic in their own house, so a great chance to put together a few wins right now.
Yeah, the court awareness that Luka plays with, knows exactly when and where to deliver the pass.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Wilkins can't hit.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Durant finds Doncic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Artis Gilmore.
What can you say about Luka Doncic that has not already been said? Here's a guy in his mid-20s and a perennial MVP candidate, Doris.
His career is off to an extraordinary start. He's drawn comparisons to the legends of the game. And like so many of the greats, B.A., he is a one of one. The ability to command the game from all aspects is truly something to behold.
And Boston calls time here. Well, you got to say, Doris, in the last few years, we've seen fantastic MVP races in the league.
What we have seen, B.A., is several players, not one or two, but several players, play at an MVP level in multiple seasons. And to me, that adds intrigue to the end of the season. The race has really gone up to the final couple weeks of the season. Just high-level basketball, and you love that it's that competitive.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
And Allie, thanks.
Boy, the more you watch Shai Gilgeous-Alexander play, the more he shows you the aspects of his game just getting better and better and better.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Three-pointer, Harden. On target from range. Harden's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Duncan. Unloads from 13. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd assist of the night. Here's Nowitzki. From 17. And he buries that one. Back rim it in. Nowitzki's got 4 points in the quarter.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Doncic with it. Fires from 14. And it's Nowitzki missing.
That's a tough, contested shot from mid-range. Not what they wanted.
Well, especially with that defensive player in the area. You know he's going to find a way to get into the shooter and make him uncomfortable.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
Watching Kawhi enter the league as a lockdown defender and now become an all-around champion. Boy, what a career he has had.
And Leonard drops them both. The Lakers have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic, no good.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Duncan. Leonard with the ball. Shoots over Durant. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Wilt Chamberlain.
Great game for him. Double-double now.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Celtics.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
And when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
No surprise, another victory for these guys who have been on a tear all year long. They've now won 62 games.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And again, the Lakers, no good.
Excellent job of closing out on that 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Pass to Duncan. Now here's Leonard. There's the 3. Drills it from deep.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. Deal outside. Anthony against Gilgeous-Alexander. Can they get it? And again, the Lakers, no good. And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Celtics. So it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that'll do it.
It is time!
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting five. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA. So with Gasol on the bench. Here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Malone is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Bird. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Jordan in at the 2. And for New York, Pippen is out there with Moses Malone. Then it's Bryant. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Kidd in at the point. And Brent, we're coming down the home stretch of the regular season. It has been some kind of year in this league.
Every year we get great storylines. We're always surprised by one or two things that came out of nowhere. And that's the great thing about this game. It just keeps evolving, and it keeps all of us guessing.
Outside for Kobe. High post try. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Kidd. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Kobe. Pippen feeling it out a bit. And the rejection by Bird. Passes it to Johnson. Bird against Pippen. Bird high post. Shoots over Pippen.
You got it. Come on.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Bulls ball.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Jordan dishes to Johnson. 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Jordan can't get that one to fall. Kidd against Johnson. Outside Kidd. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Magic Johnson. First person.
When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
Malone passes to Bird. Stolen by Pippen. Oh, and here comes Pippen all alone.
Capitalizing on the error, grinding out points. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Chicago is gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Bird, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Malone.
Bulls ball.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Jordan. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Knicks with the lead. Pippen kicks to Kidd. Lobbed up there for O'Neal.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass. It truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Everyone, get loud for it.
We're going to break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up.
Once again, let's hear it.
Take a look at the Knicks. They've continued to play strong basketball, not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, the Bulls, 3 spots below.
Well, I think for New York, their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
And he drives in. Here's O'Neal. Up and in on the layup. O'Neal's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
The 3, Pippen. The rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Trailing by 5. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, and in that one they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in the rhythm tonight.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Mutombo comes in for Shaq, and it's Jimmy Butler in for Pippen. 6 to shoot. Ryan against Jordan. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Here now the league's highest scoring teams the past 10 games. What a stretch it has been for these guys. The Knicks 4th.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
And New York making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Malone. That shot no good. Good D by Gasol. Here's Sharman. Covered by Johnson.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Back to Kidd. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Just a great setup there. You can see how Jimmy Butler enjoys making plays.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Gasol passes to Sharman. Lillard outside. Mutombo is a nice D.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
Jason Kidd.
He's perfect from the line this time. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. Lillard, the pass to Gasol. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Moses Malone.
Well, Pau Gasol always has used that length to his advantage. Defense has such a hard time with it, and that's how he drew the foul this time.
Pau Gasol.
Both free throws good from Gasol.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Lillard, the pass to Gasol. .34 seconds left to play here in the first. A shot by Sherman, no good. New York leading by 5. We got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Kidd gets the bucket. Kidd's got 8 points.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness. And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's Lillard, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And so the first quarter is in the books. Knicks lead by 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
The Knicks. 14. The Bulls. 9.
And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So with Gasol on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Malone. Michael Jordan is up there with Magic Johnson. Then there's Bird. And it's Embiid in at the center, locking down the middle. Pippen can't hit. Bulls trailed by 5. Bird, high post. Johnson's there. And it's Bird missing.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Johnson against Bird. Johnson dishes to Pippen. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Johnson with the defensive effort. Jordan looking it over. To the inside. Stolen by Pippen. And pushing it up. Here's New York. O'Neal kicks to Kobe. Pass to Johnson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that leap?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
Here's Pippen. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Pippen's got the lead up to 7 now for New York. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for New York?
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares planned thus far.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
The Knicks leading by 4. The pass to O'Neal. Pass to Butler. Back to O'Neal. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
18-12.
Cousy passes to Malone. It's rebounded by New York. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
Embiid, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
And slam dunk by Butler.
And what makes Kobe next level, the instinct for the game, an ability to just see it before it happens.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
A different look for New York. Tumbo is checked in for O'Neal. Phone comes in for Butler. And it's Kidd in for Johnson.
Substitution on the court.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. It's a 10-point game, and it's good. 2 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's a second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Bulls trailed by 8.
Substitution. Bill Sharman.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Mikan. Out to the right wing. Here's Sharman. And the layup's good off the glass.
Bill Sharman.
Sharman's got his second basket of the night.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Now here's Kidd. Tight defense on him. Matumbo. It's rebounded by Mikan. The Bulls have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Pass to Cousy. Here's Mikan. Busher with it. His last outing, he had 8 points. 4 on the clock. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Violation.
And a quick check of the NBA's top rebounders. And you look at Shaquille O'Neal, 3rd in rebounding. And what a physical presence inside. And, of course, Moses Malone. Nearby, just a couple down.
Guys, we're lucky to get to watch 2 of the league's most outstanding rebounders on the same court here today.
Damian Lillard, he's checked in for the Bulls.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, he just has such great command of that area of the floor. Mikan puts just as much effort into his offensive rebounding as he does at the other end. And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Sharman, the pass to Lillard. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Great concentration in close. Damian Lillard, an effective 3-level scorer.
New York leading by 4. The pass to Malone. Good work defensively by Gasol.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And it's Lillard missing.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Shot's good by Kobe.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
Tipped away. So it's New York with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after.
Thanks very much, Coach. Your team has found...
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The Bulls.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. They did lead by as many as 7 points in the first period. For the Knicks, Kenny, how'd you see it?
Great work on the glass so far. They're hustling and showing more desire than boxing out. That's what they have to do.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. A fantastic game from Jason Kidd in this one.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Moses Malone out there with Pippen. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Bryant, and it's Kidd in at the 1. Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. And so here is New York. They've led by as much as 10. Pippen kicks to Bryant. Just 5 to shoot.
Locked down D. When Jordan really gets after it, his athleticism can be overwhelming.
Bryant can't get it to go. About 1 minute played here in the second half.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Down low, and the dunk by O'Neal.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up to him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
Knicks lead, 28.
Johnson dishes to Malone. Lets it go. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson.
Malone.
Malone's got his first bucket of the night.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Oh, power move by Kobe.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Malone outside. Johnson outside. Driving the lane. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Moses Malone.
It goes on Moses Malone.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for New York. Johnson comes in for Kobe.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Kidd against Johnson. To the paint. Here's Malone. The rebound by Malone. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 6. He dishes it to Jordan. Back to Johnson. On the wing, Jordan. Basket counts.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got his first points in this one.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Passes it to Kidd. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Malone against Malone. Deflected by Malone. Now here's Johnson. He's guarded closely. And stolen by Malone. O'Neal with it. Now defended by Embiid. Yep, that one goes in there. O'Neal's got 10 points.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Here's Jordan. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
On your feet, fans, and make some noise. It's your Knicks City action.
And the Knicks making a change here. Mutombo's checked in.
Give a big round of applause to your Knicks.
While we've got a moment, let's now take a look at the teams that have the most second chance points on the season. In third, the Knicks.
One of the better rebounding teams in the league, especially on the offensive end. They never take that for granted in terms of whether the shot's going in.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Johnson, and the shot goes in. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And it goes down 2 points.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
The Knicks leading by 4.
Magic Johnson.
Now here's Kidd. 8 points for him. Outside Butler.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol.
Out of bounds.
To Busher, he's checked in for Bird.
Bulls substitution. Dave to Busher.
1:58 left in the third quarter of the game. Clock at 6. Here's Shaq. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
We've gotten used to this kind of dominance from Shaq. He just knows how to take over games.
36-30.
Johnson, the pass to Malone. Here's Kuzi, who's guarded by Johnson. Dish out to Gasol. Over Mutombo. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Johnson, the pass to Butler. Outside Kidd. Dennis Johnson on the wing. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And, you know, for a guy who sat on the bench his senior year of high school and was barely noticed by college recruiters, boy, DJ's proved a lot of people wrong.
Kobe's checked in for New York.
Dennis Johnson. At the line.
Both shots good from the stripe. 1:09 left in the third quarter. Johnson, the pass to Mikan. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Bulls ball.
Mutombo really is an amazing defender. He just takes pride in contesting every shot. Yeah, easy call.
The Knicks have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. That's good from O'Neal. Pippen's checked in for Jimmy Butler.
13 foul.
No good on the second free throw. Bulls trailed by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Lillard, the pass to Mikan. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up. Johnson with the block. Fades back. Mikan, no good.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Now Bryant. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Pippen for 3, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the New York Knicks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close.
39.
And now we take a listen to the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score.
Time to make some noise for your Knicks City Dancer.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So with Gasol on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Michael Jordan. Malone is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Bird in at the 3 spot. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Chicago. 9-point game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Folks, that's Larry Bird.
Bird hits them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Johnson, the pass to O'Neal. Back to Johnson. Feeds it to O'Neal. And it's in off the backboard. O'Neal's got 9 points here in the second half.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
Here's Jordan. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Inside, here's Johnson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Dennis Johnson.
Johnson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And it's sent back by Mutombo.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And that one is good.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
New York calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
You got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
For the Knicks, Malone's checked in for Shaq. Jason Kidd is subbed in for Johnson. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And here's Kidd from the arc. Hits the 3-point bomb. And the Knicks lead by 10.
Well, the concentration from Kidd at the arc, a big part of how he stays consistent from there.
46-36.
Poked away. Pippen with the steal. Kidd gets the bucket. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Another part of the credit has to go to what they did on the inside blocking shots. I mean, super scrappy defensively and just affecting a lot of the opportunities that their opponents were putting up.
And wasn't really a long-distance shooter in college. Jordan really worked on his range ever since being drafted.
Outside, Kobe. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Kidd's got his 5th assist in this one. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. Greg, that's done, so what new team?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding in the Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border.
Give a big round of applause to your Knicks City Dancer.
Here's Johnson. And stolen by Bryant. He kicks it to Kidd. Back to Kobe. With the floater. And Embiid pulls it down. Bulls trailed by 11. And it's Johnson penetrating. And that one, good.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Jordan against Kobe. Kicks at the kid. For Chicago, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A really nice efficiency there.
Yeah, Jordan just glides up the court. It's kind of deceptive. Doesn't look like he's running as fast as he really is.
New York takes timeout. The Knicks making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in.
Who wants a t-shirt? Get on your feet.
Kobe against Jordan. It's Bryant converting down low.
You see the number of moves Kobe has, more than capable of creating for himself with that hand.
Bird outside. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Knicks lead, 52.
That one on Pippen.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
New York foul. Scottie Pippen.
The second one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Second team foul.
And no good on the 3rd free throw. So he ends up going 2 of 3.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that dispatch. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leading freebies at the line. And how about the game from Kidd? I mean, we know he's an elite passer, but when his team needs points, this guy can carry the load as well.
And he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
.122 left in the 4th quarter, and stolen by Jordan. Shoots off the step back, and it's Bird missing.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Pippen kicks to Kidd. Fires for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 9.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Bird with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Bird can't hit. And the Knicks with possession. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Kidd. Bryant has the open look. Rebound by the Bulls.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Johnson. And again, Chicago, no good. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Shots good by Kobe.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
That's just more for Magic, and for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
So it's New York picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew.
Our first winner from Season 1 was Nephew in the theater, sprinting in from the three-point line and
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Looking at the starting 5 for the Boston Celtics. We've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Wilkins in at the 2-guard spot. And from Milwaukee, We've got Anthony Edwards. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3 spot. Look, Grant, the playoffs are on the horizon. We're almost there. Can you taste postseason basketball?
I can taste it. I can smell it. I can feel it. There's nothing like the NBA playoffs. The level of basketball is just incredible. And lots of teams have a shot this year. So it'll be fun to see how it all plays out. You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Towns, right side. Over to the wing. Shot from 16. Wembanyama, no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Well, Grant, how do the Bucks put the pieces back together and make a run at another title?
Well, the hope is this new coaching staff will unlock some new wrinkles and find ways to keep their offense from stalling in the clutch.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Pass to Duncan. Over Towns. Duncan, no good.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Towns. It's stolen. Here's the break. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Excellent defensive instincts there from Duncan, turning defense into offense.
Towns outside. Back to Curry to stop the run. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Get out of your seats and show us you want one.
All right, let's give a nod to defense now with a list of the teams leading the league in steals this month. 4th, the Celtics.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
Here's Curry. 13 points in the win against Charlotte. Great positioning on the putback.
Nice job by Towns to get in there and get aggressive.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Chamberlain passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Duncan. 5 on the clock.
Boy, I tell you, for such a big guy, what a remarkably fluid athlete. You can see why he competed and excelled in the high jump in college.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Chamberlain pulls it in.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Wembanyama. Towns outside. Curry with it. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Puts up a 3. Rebound Boston. Last time they met in Boston.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle. Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, forcing his way to the line. Wemby, such a long dude.
First personal foul. first team foul.
And he drops it first. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Towns. Tatum comes in for Antetokounmpo. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Edwards. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Stephen Curry. Here's Gilmore. Pass to McHale. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Thompson from deep three-point land. He buries it from three.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, what an athlete this Porzingis kid is. Man, I'll tell you, put the rock anywhere near him, and he's going to throw it down.
Here's McHale. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. And again, Boston with the triple.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Brunson passes to Wembanyama. Now Tatum, defended by Thompson. Tatum can't hit.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, good D by Irving. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Bucks. Down by 12. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Outside Brunson. Shot and game clock separated by 5. No good with the triple. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. One second left. And it goes! He gets it! Wow!
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Celtics. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court right now for the Celtics. They've got Russell Westbrook, and it's Leonard in at the 3, a small forward. And that one's good. Irving.
You know, getting up into Irving's grill only gives him additional intensity and focus to let you have it.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, before his one season at Duke, Paolo Banchero tattooed the message, "No pressure," on his left forearm. He said, quote, "There's going to be noise, but at the end of the day, you got to go out there and hoop against 5 other guys." So it's like, quote, what really is it if it's just basketball?
That's a good point. No big deal. Thanks, Allie.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass. Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great positioning.
Marking it outside. Left side Curry. Shot from 12. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, BA, I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion, and I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him, a lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
Got a hand on it.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. And to add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
Duncan, no good. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Launches a three. Leonard pulls down the board.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Lets it fly. Westbrook can't hit. For Milwaukee, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Irving. Now here's Markkanen. He's closely guarded. Curry passes to Towns. 4 on the clock. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Westbrook taking his time here. And finished off by Westbrook.
You know, Westbrook will not let an opportunity to embarrass his defender go wanting. Oh, my goodness. What a move.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Timeout called, Milwaukee. And I heard Giannis Antetokounmpo say he would have loved to go to your alma mater, Grant, because of all the tall and skilled players that have come out of Duke.
You know, BA, I'm not sure he mentioned me on that list, but certainly nice to hear that from Giannis.
And the Bucks with some changes. Wembanyama comes in for Markkanen, and it's Edwards in for Kyrie Irving. Antetokounmpo finds Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo outside, and here's Curry for 3. Pure from three-point range. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter. Iverson passes to Wilkins. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Iverson. Up and in on the layup. Iverson's got his first points of the night.
Check out Iverson getting tricky with the ball, using his handles to slip by the defender.
Edwards, the pass to Curry. Oh, Curry, a sick triple.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
To the middle. Here's Wilkins. That one drops for him.
Dominique Wilkins.
And the Celtics lead by 12.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Celtics ball.
And if you're wondering where the points were coming from, here's a breakdown of the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for Boston.
And it's been an outstanding performance by the fellas in the backcourt. Their guards have been just carrying the load on offense. And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Thompson, he's checked in for Boston. Pass to Iverson. Puts up a deep 3. Kept alive by Boston. Here's Duncan. Now here's Thompson, guarded by Edwards. Launches it from deep. Offensive rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Porzingis finds Brunson. The kick out to Edwards. From deep. Fires in the triple.
The corner 3 isn't a go-to yet for Edwards, but he was clearly feeling that shot.
Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Thompson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
First personal foul. Shooting for Boston, Klay Thompson.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. A 12-point game coming off a win against the Hornets.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
And this is what makes SGA an all-star caliber talent, his ability to take over games.
Now Tatum. Yet to see a basket. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Boston Celtics up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together.
The Celtics.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was the man in the first. He had 16 points and 2 assists. And taking a look at the Celtics, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, Ernie, I mean, this is the kind of scoring line you expect.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for joining us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Edwards. And it's Curry in at the one spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. The wide open shot is on the money. Curry's got 10 points in the game. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend. Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
The Celtics shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Antetokounmpo with the block.
What a swat by Giannis. Love the force he throws those shots away with.
Wembanyama, pass to Curry. Back to Wembanyama. Rebound Boston. Duncan's got 5 rebounds tonight. For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Out to the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Here's Leonard. The offensive rebound. And some solid defense from Towns.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
And Boston calls time here.
Celtics call time.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Markkanen's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Anthony Edwards. And here's Westbrook. 6 points for him. To the inside, Chamberlain.
Well, this guy's a pick and roll maestro. That's Westbrook's basketball IQ on full display.
Curry passes to Towns. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Leonard. Knocked away. Shot clock at 6. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, through NBA Africa, the league is putting a lot of resources into growing the game there. Hall of Famer Dikembe Mutombo is an investor, and he said, "It's always been my dream since I got into the league. I want to see the NBA on my continent. Africa's a place full of treasure, and I'm happy to see it taking place." Brian?
Outstanding. Look forward to that. Thanks, Allie.
And the quick trigger of marketing is impressive. He got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Pass to McHale. Back to Westbrook. Over Curry. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Big swat right there from Towns, making his presence felt on the defensive end.
It's deflected. Leonard on the wing. Pass to Chamberlain.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Over Irving. Chamberlain gets the bucket. Chamberlain's got 8 points. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Here's Wilkins. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Karl Anthony Towns.
It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Dominique Wilkins unafraid to put his body on the line, going right into that interior defense and getting himself fouled in the act.
And the Bucks with some changes. Porzingis is checked in for Towns. Tatum comes in for Antetokounmpo.
Timeout.
And Brunson is subbed in for Stephen Curry. Timeout called. Milwaukee.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks Youth Dancing.
And they've been strong defensively. They're third in the league in steals this season. You can't relax against them. They're looking to force mistakes and cause turnovers on every possession.
And in today's NBA, it's all about the three-point shot, right? And these guys shoot it at such a phenomenal clip. Tops in the league, in fact. Their ability to space the floor is exceptional. Here's Iverson, defended by Porzingis. Pass to Iverson. Gets a hand on it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Gilmore's got his first points of the game.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Back to Irving from about 19. Rebound Boston. Wilkins has got 5 rebounds tonight.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. The rebound, Celtics. Chamberlain's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
And so it's the Boston Celtics looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They put in work down low, getting in close.
The Celtics.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Russell Westbrook out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Duncan in at the 4.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Here's Duncan. Westbrook outside. Three-pointer, no good. Curry drives. Tries to break his ice. Pass to Edwards. Tries a 10-footer. That's good from Curry on the assist by Edwards.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wilkins. Antetokounmpo covering. Goes up on the baseline. No good off the back of the rim.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The Celtics making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper, but how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. Ant has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
Back to Curry. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. It's tipped. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Held ball violation. Jump ball call.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Anthony Town.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
Shooting for Boston.
So hits one and misses one at the line. And Towns has got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Curry passes to Antetokounmpo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Tim Duncan.
Defense has Giannis well covered, but he gets physical right back and draws the foul in the act of shooting.
That one misses.
At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That one misses.
He's a nightly triple-double threat, and I think Giannis is the most unguardable player in the game.
Westbrook outside. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Boy, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
Timeout called. Milwaukee.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Fans, let's give it up one more time for your 414 crew dance team.
Antetokounmpo up top. Leonard defending. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Edwards. Here's the three. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Inside. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And they'll keep possession. Westbrook, the pass to Chamberlain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Westbrook can't hit.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Oh, Curry stretching the limits. Wow, what a shot.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Boston calls timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, you know, it's easy to understand why he's the choice given how well he shot the ball. I mean, just shooting an insane percentage really is what led him to this award, and it's because he was also actively looking to score. He was hunting his shots and was knocking them down.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Westbrook can't hit. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Curry drives in. Oh, Curry flexing his muscle right there.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Leonard outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander to the left side wing. Leonard outside. Over on Antetokounmpo. The rebound by the Bucks.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Boston has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Leonard outside. Wide open look. Here's Duncan. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Well, you know, Duncan's too big and talented not to put a body on him, and he's always lurking around looking for offensive boards.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're behind by 9. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And some changes here for the Bucks. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Jason Tatum comes in for Towns. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Edwards.
That's a terrific play and a good sign. This team needs Porzingis to facilitate as well as score the ball.
Iverson passes to Fox. "32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From the line, out to Thompson. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Brunson against Fox. So we see the Celtics get the win here. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Competition? Vote now for your first top play of the year.
Welcome, everyone, to Noche and Beyond. A Latin theme is the backdrop. So with Irving on the bench. So this is who Kevin Ollie has out there. Jokic is out there with Robinson. Then it's James. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Eaton in at the 5. Roman the paint. And for Miami, they've got Howard. Anthony Davis is out there with Baylor. Then it's Gary Payton. And it's Dumars in at the 2-guard spot. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done. And I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
Robinson with the block. Wade against Dumars. Now, here's Wade. He's guarded closely. Pass to LeBron. Beyond the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
I like the play call. Get the ball to LeBron where he wants it.
Payton with the ball. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Davis, the pass to Payton. And David Robinson pulls it down. Baylor against Jokic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And being such a good passer out of that 5 spot makes Jokic a triple-double machine.
First trip to the line for him here.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Year in and year out, Smitty, the Heat bring energy and commitment to the defensive end.
Kevin, the Miami Heat has a strong culture, and they've done a good job bringing in players that match their identity. It's led to a great deal of success.
And here are the Nets. It's a 3-point game. James with it. Baylor picks him up. James, the pass to Jokic. And the layup is good.
You know, the attention LeBron James demands left his teammate open there, and he found him.
James against Payton. Here's Davis. It's rebounded by David Robinson. We've seen a quick start here for the Nets. Jokic passes to James. Robinson left side. Over Davis. They get it back. Here's Heaton. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
No good from Payton.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Here's Wade. 7-foot shot. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And a moment here now to see the numbers for LeBron James. How the second half of the season has shaped up for him. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. Now here's Davis. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. At the elbow, Payton over James. And the shot is long.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. The Heat in second.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
The Heat trailed by 10. Elgin Baylor on the wing. Again, the miss by the Heat. And here's Brooklyn. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. LeBron James on the wing. Baylor defending. LeBron passes to Jokic. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Gary Payton.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there. Adept at making you foul him on the way up.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
Here's Irving, following the basket by Chris Bosh. Jones with it. He's picked up by Irving. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Brooklyn foul.
That's on Julius Irving.
A hard-nosed defensive player. You have to like the effort Jones brings on that end, often taking on the challenge of their best offensive player.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Stockton looking around. Passes to Hayes. Shot clock at 6. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Hardaway passes to Unseld.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Back to Hardaway. Hardaway kicks to Bosh. Rebounded by the Nets.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
There's the lob to the hoop. And Jones slams it home.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
Outside Irving. Stockton outside. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Now here's LeBron. He had 15 points last outing. Here's Hayes. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Bosh. The Heat trailed by 6. Here's Unseld, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Oh, that's terrific anticipation from Jokic, erasing that shot attempt.
No good that time, and that concludes the first quarter of play.
That's the end of the first quarter.
Brooklyn ahead. They're up by 6. We'll be back shortly live from Miami.
8. The Nets. 14.
And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
So James on the bench. So this is who Kevin Ollie has out there. John Stockton out there with Dwayne Wade. Then there's Irving. And it's Robinson. And it's Eaton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's Davis missing.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And he finishes nicely on the layup. Eaton's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Nets. The Heat trail by 8. It's Dumars on the wing. Stockton against Hardaway. Dumars, the pass to Howard. From down in the low post, it goes. Howard's got his first 2 points.
Beautiful move inside. Howard showing the juice.
Wade against Dumars. On the wing, Stockton. No scoring in this one. Near the three-point line, it's Wade. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And the ball handling of Wade, outstanding work, getting crafty with it and converting because of that creativity.
Robinson with the block.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And it's Irving missing. The Heat have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Count that one.
Oh, nice setup by Baylor. Man, this guy can pass, shoot, rebound. Anything you need, he's there to provide it.
Right side Robinson. Over Davis. Here's Eaton. Lays it up off the glass. Eaton's got 6.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Now a timeout called by Miami. You know, Steve, the last couple years, league-wide, scoring is way up for teams, but also for individual players. What's your read on that?
Well, I think from the scoring situation, defense is totally different than when we played. It's more free-flowing. Also, the three-point shot, they're taking way more three-point shots, long rebounds, and they have more fast-breaking transition points. But it all comes down to shooting the three. More threes mean more points.
And Miami making a change here. Payton's checked in. Baylor against Irving. Here's Stockton. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And now it's a 10-point Nets lead.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, in recent years, the league has flattened the lottery odds and created a play-in tournament to keep more teams motivated. Commissioner Adam Silver knows some teams are in a development phase, but doesn't want to see maneuvering for better draft picks. He says teams are smarter, they're creative, and they respond. We move, they move. Kevin?
Just like that. DA, thank you. Wade kicks to Stockton. Irving looking over the floor. Here's Wade. And it's Miami with the rebound. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets, and they came away with a win.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition.
Offensive rebound. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Dwight Howard, he is so huge. Once he gets solid position, he welcomes the contact on the way up.
And some changes here for the Heat. Bosh is checked in for Davis. Paul George comes in for Baylor. Hardaway is subbed in for Joe Dumars.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Friday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana.
And for their matchup with Orlando, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top. All right, a chance to look at the stats for Nikola Jokic. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense.
Combo guard Wade, not just a scorer, but a shrewd passer as well.
Outside, George. Good defense by Jokic. Brooklyn leading by 13. He kicks it to LeBron. Wade outside. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of the game. Knocks it loose. Paul George with the steal. To the middle. It's deflected. Hardaway with the bounce pass. Fires the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Hardaway has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And this is what leaders do. Peyton showing a willingness to get it to the open man.
Here's Jokic. The shot will not fall. Excellent D there from George. Outside Hardaway. Bosh up on top. Over Pettit. Bosh can't hit. Here's James. Here's Wade. And it comes off the front of the rim.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 10-point lead. So
17.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome. It was a fast pace for Brooklyn at the outset. Some major league offense and defense in the mix as they raced out to an 11-2 lead. By the end of the first quarter, they ended up with a 9-point margin. And that should...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
So with Bosh on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Davis is out there with Baylor. Then there's Dumars. Then there's Howard. And it's Peyton in at the 1.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Robinson with it. Picked up by Davis. Wade against Baylor. Wade left side. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Miami ball.
Well, we've got a second, so we'll bring up a list of shooting guards that have been red hot at the free throw line over the past month. Number 5 is Dwayne Wade.
And this is a set of players that can drive and slash, hoping to draw contact, because if they can get to the bucket and the foul, it's going to be a three-point play the hard way.
Give them all credit for the work they put in to become such great free throw shooters. Trust me, it takes a lot of work to shoot those kinds of percentages.
Oh, Jokic powering inside.
Hard to stop even when you know it's coming. LeBron waits for just the right moment, delivers the perfect pass.
That bucket in no time at all.
He goes to the bounce pass there. Nice rhythm at the end of the play.
And for his size and Steve, when healthy, Anthony Davis is as agile and mobile as they come.
That's his secret sauce, Kevin. He has great size and skill, but his ability to move like a guard really separates him from other bigs.
Outside, Davis. Baylor up top. Over Jokic. The shot by Baylor, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Jokic passes to LeBron. Outside, Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game. Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And it's sent back by Howard.
Tremendous defensive effort from Dwight Howard. He knows how to get the job done on that end.
And he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Timeout called the Nets. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Tim Hardaway is checked in for the Heat.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Davis dishes to Baylor. Tries it from the top of the key. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
James, the pass to Wade. There's the pass to Eaton. And it's Miami with the rebound. They'll take on the Thunder at Paycom Center after this one. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play. So we'll see Tim Hardaway go to the line here. That's on LeBron James. Bosh is checked in for the Heat. George comes in for Baylor.
And with the handle that Tim Hardaway has, boy, he can be fun to watch. There's an obvious joy to his game that you have to appreciate.
Here's Jokic. Good! Jokic can indeed take a little contact.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down now to just 5 in the bucket from Chris Bosh.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them at a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Hayes, and Davis sends it back.
The nasty streak is coming out for Anthony Davis, taking pride on the defensive end.
Hardaway's checked in for Tim Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Wade. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Pass to Jokic. And here is James. James converts inside.
Just a bully out there. LeBron with no regard for the defender's safety.
Hardaway passes to George. Here he goes. Fires, high post. Good work there as it goes. George has got his first points of the game.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
To the inside. Second shot opportunity. And Davis sends it back. One-on-one fast break. Hardaway with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Ball's knocked loose. Taken away by Hayes. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Jokic kicks to Wade. "17 seconds left in the third quarter, and it's good for 2.
Dwayne Wade.
Wade's got 8 points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And stolen by LeBron. A floater. Excellent D there from George. And so it's Brooklyn heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone.
Your Miami Heat. 32.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
39.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So with Irving on the bench. So this is who Kevin Holly has out there. They've got Nikola Jokic. Wade Wade out there with LeBron James. Then there's Hayes, and it's Eaton in at the center. Wade misses.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Baylor. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And what's unique about Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really good off of either shoulder. Just great extension and body control.
Three-pointer, Wade. Elgin Baylor pulls it in.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Pass to Hayes. Here's the floater. He takes it up and lays it in.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Outside, Payton. Here's Baylor. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got his fourth rebound in this one. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. The Nets making a switch here. Robinson's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. To the paint, Howard trying to free himself up. And it's Payton. That time on the assist by Jones.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Timeout called, the Nets.
The Nets call timeout. Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for your
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Kevin Ollie said to his team. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's LeBron. Here's Jokic. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Howard. Tries from 10. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
Outside, Payton, and stolen by LeBron. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Got a piece of it, so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Out of bounds. Nets ball.
Jokic passes to James. 5 on the clock. Back to Jokic. Lets it go with a 3. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic.
Ball.
And here are the Heat now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Passes it to Jones. They get the rebound. Knocked away. And it's Wade in the corner. Back to LeBron. LeBron gathering speed. Dwayne Wade, and that's good. And the Nets lead by 2. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
He gets to the line so often because of his size and strength. Dwight still searching for a way to improve here.
The Heat making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Wade surveying the D. That shot missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Baylor's got the lead up to 1 now for the Heat. Timeout called, the Nets.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He is taking some low percentage shots and it's killing the floor of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Elgin Baylor.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
One of the league's great competitors. The second LeBron catches the ball, you can see he's looking to rise to the occasion.
Inside, Davis. That's good, and it's Peyton with the assist. Peyton's got his 5th assist in this one.
As the stakes start to rise throughout a game, your stars have to rise to the occasion. Big shot by Anthony Davis.
Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Down low, and it's slammed in by Davis.
What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 1. And there's the pass to Wade. Rebounded by Howard.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Davis, great positioning on the putback.
This just in. AD is not going to buckle up and fold. He's unafraid of the moment.
Here's LeBron. Pass to Eaton. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That is world-class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And here are the Nets. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Known for his late-game heroics, LeBron is doing it again.
Hardaway's checked in for Miami. And so both free throws good that time. And puts him ahead.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Who wants a t-shirt?
They trailed by 1.
And now,
there's 42 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Hardaway. There's 37 seconds left in the 4th. Here's Davis. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error.
Hardaway against James. Wade outside. Shot clock at 5. It falls!
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're behind by 3.
Miami calls timeout.
There's 10 seconds left to play here in the 4th. What's your take, guys?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a 5.
Dumars. And no good that time. Excellent D from Wade. So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And you know, some players need away from the spotlight. Wade, this guy takes center stage.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Make sure to get home
Thank
safely.
you, Nicola. What are you able to do
event.
that allows you to impact the game? So
thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.